My name is Roger Tiley. I studied documentary photography at Newport at Clarence Place from 1982 to 1984. I also studied later in my career on the MA. I started my career as an apprentice industrial photographer. I worked for a company called Lucas, who made various car parts, and they were based all around the UK. And my job was to photograph all sorts of different things, from works accidents to their company magazines and their advertising, etc. During that time, I was 4 years working there. I started looking at the work of documentary photographers like Ian Berry, Martin Parr, David Hurn and Bruce Davidson. I was really inspired by their work and decided to apply for the course at Clarence Place. I believe I was a very quiet, very nervous boy in my interview from the South Wales Valleys, and being in the presence of people like David Hurn, Ron McCormack and Daniel Meadows was really awe-inspiring. And the first task was called Man at Work, and we used 35mm cameras, film cameras in those days, to go out and photograph people at work, come back, process a film, make a contact sheet and go in for a crit with one of the lecturers. And we did this sort of 2 or 3, 4 times a day. So you get sent back out to improve your work. You're given the direction of what you need to be looking for, and then come back, process a film, make a contact sheet and have a crit again. It was fantastic. One of the things that we did in the second year was the thing called the Newport Survey, which was a fantastic opportunity to work on images for publication. And the theme for the Newport Survey during my second year in 1983-84 was industry. After a few weeks of photographing, Ron McCormack informed me that the Times newspaper were looking to do a feature on InMOS, and therefore they wanted to buy my pictures, which was a really great thing. It was my first publication in a national newspaper, so it was a big buzz. During the course I started photographing coal mines. Coming from the South Wales Valleys and having family that have worked in the coal industry, it seemed a natural thing for me to want to document. I spent quite a few months photographing at different coal mines around the South Wales coalfield, and then during the latter parts of the course, the miners went on strike, the 1984-85 miners' strike, and so I thought I'd take my work up to London and see some picture editors and see if I can get some work from them. And I did. I was very, very lucky. And I worked for a couple of national newspapers as a freelancer for about a year and a bit. So it really gave me a boost to my career. I've been involved in teaching photography and photographic education for, well, more than 23 years now. And this has given me really the opportunity to work as a photographer on long-term commissions, including the commissions that I've had. I've been to America on numerous occasions to photograph the coal camps of Virginia, West Virginia, Tennessee and Kentucky. The work that I'm producing at the moment is Arts Council of Wales major commission, which is to photograph the industrial coastline in Wales. And photography is always a learning curve, so I think it is really important to develop your style and to create new imagery. And the nice thing about this project is that I'm working at night and I'm using the technique of painting with light. So it's very much sort of landscape photography, but landscape documentary photography. I love photography. I wouldn't change my career for anything else. It gives me the opportunity to go to places that I wouldn't normally go unless I had the excuse of photography. And it also allows me to meet different people from different walks of life, from different parts of the world, and not just photograph them, but to just understand the way they live and the things that they do. And I think that is a fascination for me.